What's going on, y'all? Check this out. I always come in and I have something to talk about, right? Something to talk about. And it's regarding the title. But I'm gonna get right into it. Last night I had a dream. And the dream, what happened was it was 5 people that I don't even, it was just some people that I don't even talk to. And they were in my dreams. And it's kind of funny because the subject I'm going to be talking about, 5 main reasons why your friends stop talking to you. 5 main reasons why your friends stop talking to you. And guess what? I wrote this down almost a week ago. And I had a dream of those same friends that I really don't talk to, right? And they were in my dreams. Now, for those of you, you may not believe in dreams. And for a lot of you, you may believe in dreams. They have a meaning. But me personally, I have dreams consistently. I always have dreams all the time. And there's a message in it for me to really understand what's going on. Right? And this is just for me. I can't speak for all of you. And for those of you that can relate, comment below. And before you comment, please like, share, and subscribe. And comment below if you agree with me, alright? Let's get into it. 5 main reasons why your friends stop supporting you. I'm in a hurry right now, but guess what? I love you so much because I am your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. And stay tuned because these 5 main reasons, you'll understand why they stop talking to you. And it's all right because you know what? Life goes on. Let's get into it. Number 1, your friend is going through something. Yo, just like anyone else, you know what I mean? Like us, we go through stuff and sometimes we just don't want to be bothered. And a lot of times that we just want to stay to ourselves just to, you know what I mean, get things right, just to stay focused, stay on tab. That doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It just means that, for example, us as individuals, we got things that we're going through and you just got to really think things through. Yeah, it's true. You could call me. I'm your friend. How come you can't tell me? But some people, it's just that they, like all of us, we get stuck at one point. We trying to figure it out, and we just want to keep to ourselves and stay focused and trying to find a way. All right. Number two. I put 3. Number 2. Your friendship is pretty much over. Think about it. You don't know what could possibly happen. You may have said something to this person. You may keep it real, just like your best friend Gene, and they just can't take what's real. They could be fake. You know what I mean? A situation could happen when you guys got into an argument, and basically, you know what I mean? That person is not even forward enough to tell you how they really feel. I was in a situation before where a friend that we were cool. I'm not saying that at the time, for me, I couldn't tell him and I was trying to run away from the friendship, but I just needed some time to really get my thoughts through. I couldn't pick up the phone and really tell him. But at the same time, when that situation did happen where we did confront each other and talk, I told him how I felt. You know what I mean? But sometimes too, a lot of times when the friendship could just be over. And another example, I remember it was a time where I had a situation when I talked to a friend. I kept it real with him. I told him how this person was. Cool. This person took it as if I was fake because I didn't tell him during the time how he was. He knew how he was. I told him how he was, but it was my approach at the end of our friendship. And I told him how I felt. And I told him that I'm not going to be able to take how he is around me and what he said. And I told him about himself. And like I said, he said, yo, so all that time you ain't tell me? I'm like, bro, I put up with that time. I put up because you were my friend. I look at you like you my brother and still do. But at the same time, I'm not going to take the crap that you take. And you know what happened? This person did not hit me up no more. Even though I reached out to the person to see how this person is doing, this person still pretty much did not even try to reach out to me and everything, right? Long story short, we don't even talk no more. No matter how much I reach out to this person and talk to them, they'll never respond back to you. But you know what? It's not you. It's them. You know what I mean? Number 3. They could be going through a depression. Not everyone is... Okay, they could be going through a depression. Just like, number 1. You know what I mean? And like, for example, yeah, I wrote that down. And the thing is, you have to understand, too, not everyone is comfortable asking for help. Not everyone is, just like number 1, people are going through things and they have bills to come up with. They got things that they're coming up with, like, you know what I mean, a relationship problem. Maybe at that moment they just cannot tell you. You know what I mean? And it could cause a depression, financial depression. You know, finances. You know what I mean? Breakup. You know, family problems. Um, trying to find out who they are, about their life, their career, and a lot of the mental state. You know, you don't know what going on with them mentally, but it's always good to reach out. You know, don't give up on your friend, on that friendship. But at the same time, they could be going through a little depression. You know what I mean? I remember once, as another example, I was cool with somebody, and I haven't heard this person for a while. I went out and I went to travel, and we were cool, but like I never really kept up with because I was traveling. You know what I mean? I was, you know what I mean, starting a new life overseas at that point, at that time. And yo, this person, you know what I mean? I came back and hit this person up, and they're come to find out this person is going through this, that, and I went to visit him. And this person was like, dang, this person wasn't the way I thought he would be, because he was very confident. He was outgoing, you know, he was carefree. And when I seen him at that time, he was going through a depression. You know what I mean? I was wondering, like, how come he hit at the time before? I was like, yo, how come he hit me up? What's going on with him? You know what I mean? Why he's acting like that? And I came to reach out to him. I went to go see him, all the way in New York, in the Bronx where he was, and he was going through some shit. You know what I mean? I was like, dang. But thank God, you know what I mean? He picked back up. He bounced back, and you know, I was always there for him as a friend. You know what I mean? I was always there for him as a friend. He was going through a lot of shit. He was going through a lot of things, and I was there for him, and I was kicking it with him, giving words of encouragement when I can. I was, you know, I come and see him, you know, and he appreciated me for that at the time. You know what I mean? But today we're not really chopping up like that. We ain't really friends like that no more. But like, you know, I still got love for him. You know what I mean? I always remember the good times, but at times like we grow apart. You know what I mean? Two people grow apart. You know. I got my hat, got my little hoodie right here. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's go into it. Number 4. Yo, they could be too busy. They could be busy. We all go through a situation where like, yo, we could be busy. It's nothing that we can do. Like I said, work, have kids, where else? Many things. You get into a relationship, married, starting a new career. Shoot, I mean, many things. You know what I mean? I can't explain how somebody could be busy, you know what I mean? And sometimes, like, that doesn't mean that they're not talking to you no more. It's just that things just get in the way. And, you know, I know, like, everybody got their phone all the time, but hey, sometimes, like, it's meant for you to just do other things or have new friendships, you know what I mean? And meet other people. You guys will meet up someday and link up, you know? But, like I said, it's not you, it's them, all right? And last but not least, number 5. You may have said or done something wrong. Like I said before in the previous, like I think it was number 2. You may have said or did something wrong. Now, think about it. You got to reflect back on that argument, that conversation y'all had. Or you may have said something to this person was listening, and it was towards that person, or it was an example you gave, and you have to remember too, they may have felt some type of way and felt that, hey, dang, you hurted me. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't have a particular way of telling you how they really feel and breaking it down to you that, you know, hey, I don't like what you said. They'll just ghost you. And taking accountability. If you said something wrong, you know you said something wrong, you got into an argument and that friend don't want to talk to you, take that into consideration and just like, okay, own up to it. Own up to it and learn that, okay, you know what? I may have to watch what I say. I may have to be careful how I do things to people because it caused my friendship. Or it could be the other way around. You know what I mean? That person could do something to you and then you don't want to talk to them anymore. You know what I mean? But think about it. If you're calling this person and trying to patch things up, you know what I mean? If it's vice versa, you know what I mean? If you want answers, all right, cool, talk to them. But at the same time, you know what I mean? If you're doing wrong and you say something wrong, own up to it. You know what I mean? Or if you're just real, just like me, and you know what you say and you be careful who you are and what you're doing, but you mean You ain't mean out of character. All right, cool. If it's to that, and you feel like, hey, I'll just being real with you, and I'll just being a friend, and you took it the wrong way. All right, cool. You know what I mean? I'll hit you up when you can. You know what I mean? And that's the way I am too. Because I mean good for people. I love people. My friends, my family. I mean nothing but good for them. I'm not saying that I'm pure. I'm an angel and this, that, and the third. But when I love hard. You know what I mean? Some people just cannot take it when you say what's real. Because you know why? You know them so well. All right. But that's the end of it. But I'm gonna patch things up and get ready to go. But I gotta tell you, when people don't want to hit you up and they stop talking to you, it's not you, it's them. Because in life, we live in a world where everything is seasonal. Things are just straight seasonal. Especially at this time right now, things are just. I almost curse. I'm gonna say fuck it. Everything is seasonal right now. Think about it. You seeing people getting married, literally getting married. I remember there was a time when people get married and you like, dang man, I know that, you know what I mean? Then if you get married, then it's gonna be a different world, and you with this person for the rest of your life. Now, somebody will get married and you be like, yo, dang, you know what? I wonder how long that's gonna last. Because everybody's getting a divorce. It's just like friendships. Sometimes you have to understand, when friends that stop talking to you, it was not you, it was just seasonal. Learn to separate what's real and what's seasonal. We don't want to use fake. What's seasonal? Sometimes we gotta understand too. Friendships it don't really mean that you're friends. It's just an associate. An associate could be something that you know what I mean. You just associate with, and it was a switch that you turned on. It was good having a conversation. You chop it up. You turn that switch off, and then boom, you gone. You know what I mean? You turn that switch off because people don't value friendships anymore. People don't understand what's real and what's not real. What's real and what's not real. They don't understand. People, you know what people do? They'll look at media. They'll look at these artists. Nothing is wrong with, to all my artists, my rappers and everything. I'm not taking no jabs at you because I listen to you too. But most people don't understand what's real and what's fake. A lot of people, there are rappers out there. Use an example, right? Use an example. I'm just a messenger. They see what this person do. They'll snitch. They'll do this and do that. But they'll look at that person as a hero. And they're the ones that created the crime. And they were a part of that negativity. And then when it was time for them to keep it real and hold their friends down, and what happened? They fold and snitch on their friends. It's the same thing. Them same friends, think about it. Were they really worth being your friend if they stop talking to you? Something to think about. But that's the end of the video. I gotta get going. But you know what? Please like, share, and subscribe to your best friend, your new best friend Gene. In the comment below, in the description below. Description and the comment pinned to the top. Keep up with the latest luxury styles and trends at gorgeous271.com. Please like, share, subscribe, and like for the algorithm. Please put a like for the algorithm, and comment below and tell us a few reasons that you didn't see. These are just reasons that I know that I could relate to. But comment below and give us some examples too. All right, and if you just like my videos and you like me, yo, hit me up. You know what I mean? Email, on the About Us page and hit me up. You all right? Peace.